35 cars will be taking the green flag. Jean Joe Duane will be rounding out the field in his number 66. John Joe Duane in the 31 will be alongside Gary Diverso in the 72. That's row 17. Row 16 is the 97 of John Southard and the 100 of Jason Greenwood. Row 15, the 9 of Bill Hamble and the 23 of Mark Basso. Mark is making his return to Spec Miata Racing. Row 14 will be the 3 of Tom Bagley and the 171 of Joe Miklos. 13th row, we'll see the 13 of Luke Satterfield, the 83 of Mark Stadolski. Row 12, the 420 of Edgar Ramon. It's great to see him back behind the wheel. If you've watched him in GT competition, you know how good he can be, but it's great to see him racing after exploits in business. He's back behind the wheel. Alongside the 99 Bob Reisinger in row 12. That's a fast car. Let's see what he can do behind the wheel. Connor Miklos, the 523, and Art Zeismer in the 15, make up row 11. Row 10, Noel Sachs and Gavin Gleitzman, the 51.
We'll go to row number 9 to go down the rest of the field. It is the 119 of Connor Ryan, who will start from the 18th spot. And in the 17th position will be the number 14 of Alex Bertignoli, recent winner here at the Autobahn Country Club, and also just now announced MX5, Spec MX5 Cup champion. So we go down the rest of the field in row number 8. In the 16th spot is going to be the number 320 of Mike Ryan. And in the 15th spot is going to be the 89 of Bob Grosslick. Row number 7 will have the 25 of Dave Hicks, followed by the number 101 of Kevin Ballard to his inside. Row number 6, is going to be the 09 of Lee Warner. And the number 60, last year's race winner, Taro Kushida. In the 10th spot, in row number 5, it's going to be Driver Academy winner Matteo Azzari. He leads the SM2. He's the pole sitter for SM2 in the 10th spot. And in the 9th spot, it's going to be the 71 of Greg Sorg. Row number 4 is going to be the 26 of Scott Bowman and the 333 of Eric Halleck in 7th. Row number 3 is going to be the 190 of Scott Ballard, along with the 02 of Sean Varwick, coming off his weekend at Laguna Seca, WeatherTech Laguna Seca in the Porsche Carrera Cup. Row number 2 is going to be the 144 of Brandon Collins. He's going to be starting up in the 4th spot. He's the one to watch, going for the championship as well. Provisionally championship leader going into the final race, along with the 08 of Ethan Tyler, who's finishing off his Spec MX5 season as well in the 3rd spot. Row number 2, it's the Rain Man, Jim Dvorak. Unfortunately, with the rain gone, we'll see how long Jim can stay up to the front. Hopefully, he could be out there for quite some time. And on the pole, it's going to be the 157 of Matt Alexander, also championship contender as well in the final fight with Brandon Collins.
Well, we just found out about one late edition. It is the 8th multi-time champ, Mike Bernardi. Kim Joyner is our starter. He's been around the country and worked at other racetracks. We're excited to have him up on the start stand. And we are green. Here goes one car popping out, and that's the 02. Actually, it's 144 Collins. He goes to second. Does he go for the lead here? As we're 2, 3, 4 wide at the back. The 157 Alexander is your leader so far as everybody starts to get single file near the front and at the back 2 and 3 wide as everybody's trying to find their space here in these first couple of corners. Here comes Alexander, your leader. He's going to make the second place of the 08 work for it. And yeah, and Jordan, I got to say, when you're bunched up at the back and all battle for the lead, it's Tyler. Ethan Tyler gets to the lead, but does he have it going into 3? He might. One car off in turn number 3. Oh, the 157 of Alexander with a slide. He's going to lose 2 positions. So he goes to the lead. One car spinning at the back. I believe that's a 26 of Bowman, and he gets it back underway. One car also off in turn number 3. Not sure who that is off to driver's left, but Jordan already a melee here at the start of the race.
Chaos ensues, and we expect nothing more here with the Spec Miata series with the rain conditions happening in play. It is Ethan Tyler in the lead. Sean Varwick going to the inside of turn number 6. He's going to go side by side with Ethan Tyler as they come for the exit. We're going to see if they go side by side as they come through 7. The rest of the field coming through turn number 6. Give the spot back to Ethan Tyler. He gets the drive off the corner, but Varwick's still on the inside, going side by side into turn number 8. Now, and Brandon Collins maybe looking 3 wide in the middle of 3.
And I think that Varwick's going to get that inside advantage, but Tyler, he's going to try and get back to the lead. Going to use the outside line, so it looks like it's a little slick in turn number 8. Move Ethan Tyler back to the lead. Your top 4 at single file formation. 4 now as they come into turn number 10. Tyler, we've got one car spun. That's a 25 of Dave Hicks. As everybody trying to go off course to avoid him. Left, right, sideways. As Hicks looking backwards, one car spun off. Not sure which one that is. It's the 211. That's going to be Noel Sachs. He's looking backwards. As we got one car spinning, that's Gavin Gleitzman, I believe, in the 51. Yeah, that is Gleitzman. as he gets off course in turn number 10. And we still don't know where our leader is. There they are, turn number 12. So right now it's still Tyler. It's going to be interesting to see who got one car off in turn number 16. And it's probably Joe Dwayne, as Brandon Collins is the one who is back to the lead. And yep, there we go, back. And there goes Zeismer spinning off of turn number 16. So the 15 around in 16. And he's going to try and get back to it as the field working their way around once again. And one other car off, that's Joe Dwayne off in turn number 16. So slick conditions really trying to make things happen. Full course yellow. We are full course yellow for the at least one of the cars off in turn number 16. Field making their way down the front straightaway. Eyes on our starter, Kim Joyner, as we will go back to green now. Green flag is out. Here comes Varwig looking to what will be the inside of turn number 1 as everybody kind of staying single file. Here comes the 150 of Alexander. He's in fourth, side-by-side for position. Is that Warner going to the inside of Ballard? He tries it, but Ballard shuts the front door on him as he comes through turn number 1. Varwig to the outside. Side-by-side for second place as they're coming into turn 2, and he's going to try and go the 2 for 1. He's got second place. Does he get first place? He's not close enough, but Varwig makes his way into second place. Lots of battles near the back as well. Hard to tell who that is, but let's Ballard. One of the Ballards actually battling for position back there. 3 wide at the back, and cars slipping all over the place.
But nonetheless, back up front, Sean Varwig going to the inside of Brandon Collins in turn 6. Pulls alongside him. Brandon going to try to get the drive off the corner. He does. He gets the power down and the grip that he needs, and Brandon Collins going back to the front in front of Sean Varwig. And I'm noticing, too, the difference between my race and these guys is that I think it's rained a lot more. As you can see, a lot more guys are running the outside a little bit more. Jim Dvorak goes to the inside. He slides up the racetrack right in front of Joe Dwayne, able to get the spot, slides up again, and that's Matteo Azzari who spins. The number 10 of Matteo Azzari spins across the track, goes off to drivers right at the exit of turn 11, and now he's going to try to get it going. He has 2 wheels in the track, 2 wheels in the grass, trying to get the tires spinning, but he's currently stopped right now, and now he gets going.
But he's used to battles like this. Oh, by the way, there goes Alexander to the inside, side-by-side. Tyler shuts the front door on him as he comes through 17.
Shuts the door on him, and Tyler will hold the 3rd spot. Eric Halleck in the 5th spot right now. He's been doing a very fantastic job as Varwig tries to go to the inside to see if he can get a run, but that is a crossover move by Tyler. He drifts it coming out of turn number 9, able to keep the car going straight. Same with the man Alexander. He tried to go into the outside of Sean Varwig, but Varwig slid right in front of Ethan Tyler. Tyler tried to cross the line over. Now you got the 333 of Eric Halleck making a run against Matt Alexander, trying to go into turn number 1, and he's not able to get it. Falls back in line, and they go through 1 and 2. Varwig on the outside, trying to rim ride the outside, gets a run on Brandon Collins, able to make it stick. Varwig with a huge head of steam coming through turn number 1 into turn number 2. They're going to go side-by-side into turn number 1. Collins on the outside. Varwig looking on the inside. Give it to Varwig, actually, who is on the outside. New race leader, Sean Varwig in the 0-2.
As Varwig going to take a little bit defensive line and not going to make it. Oh, a little sideways. Varwig, he spins going into turn number 11, trying to defend off of Collins. Deep in the weeds he goes. And now Collins gets that lead back. So the lead by Varwig short-lived. That full course yellow. Full course yellow for the stop car of Sean Varwig. Eyes on the starter, Kim Joyner, as he gets ready for his 2nd restart. And we're green. Single file, but Ballard, he's going to try and make a move to make up one position to get in the top 5, side-by-side near the back as Bertignoli, he's going to go high, wide, and handsome around turn number 1.
It is Collins at the lead, Tyler in 2nd, Matt Alexander in 3rd, Eric Halleck and Alex Bertignoli battle for 4th.
And here's something we haven't seen too much this race. A big lead in Spec Miata. Oh, look, it's Bertignoli trying to go to the inside of Halleck for 4th spot. He's got the line through turn number 5. Looks like he's going to take it, and yes, he does. Move Bertignoli to 4th. Now he's got a sight set on that battle for 2nd place right now with Ethan Tyler. Also got Halleck. He lost another position to Ballard in the 190.
But nonetheless, we're going side-by-side here. Ethan Tyler going to go defensive, and that's Matt Alexander looking on the outside of Ethan Tyler.
Depending on if we go yellow or not, this could be the battle for second place. Alexander goes around the outside. He takes second place decisively, but Tyler's not going to let him have it easy as Alexander slides to the outside. They're side by side through 12. And look at Bertignoli. He's sitting there in fourth place. He wants that step of the podium. Side by side for second place. It's Tyler. It's Alexander. Does Bertignoli come into the dance? Tyler has the advantage right now going into turn number 13. They're still side by side. Oh, is the outside of Alexander. He gets it. Right now, your top four. Here we go. As Bertignoli, he's going to look at Tyler. Going to look to the outside. Not going to make anything happen.
To cement his championship run this year that he's had this year. But nonetheless, look at the MX-5 Cup driver of John Jodawain. He's entered now the 5th spot here. He's coming up to the back bumper. As that was Bob Riesling has gone out to the exit of turn number 16, dipped a little bit of grass. He's kind of spun. He's got to keep the car going.
3 laps to go. Side-by-side battle for the lead as Alexander tries to look to the outside. Not going to make anything happen. As now Alexander goes to the inside. He does the over-under. Goes and looks like Collins. He's going to try and get that lead back going into turn number 2.
A dummy move there by Matt Alexander. Went to the outside, and as soon as they got to the braking, shot to the inside. Got to the inside of Brandon Collins there, but Collins coming back on the inside. We're going to go door to door into turn number 4. The 2 championship contenders going to go side by side, and it's going to come out Matt Alexander out on top. Alex Bertignoli all over the back bumper of Ethan Tyler as they come through turn number 10. He'll try to get the run out of 10, going to 11. He's got a pretty decent run. He's right in the tire tracks of Ethan Tyler, trying to get a little bit of a draft. Gets a little bit of a draft, and now he grabs a gear, pops to the outside. They're going to go door to door into turn number 11. Alex Bertignoli on the outside hits the brakes hard, tries to outbrake Ethan Tyler. Going to have him by a half a car length, but as they come through turn number 12, they're going to go dead even, and Bertignoli is going to claim that spot for now. But nonetheless, go back up front. It's Brandon Collins taking the fight to Matt Alexander.
Well, now move Bertignoli to third, but Collins and Alexander side by side. Battle for third is side by side as well. So your top 4, they're all in rows, and Alexander takes that lead. It looks like Bertignoli's off in turn number 13. He's going to get back going, but that battle for the lead, that still continues. And look at that. Is that Joe Dwayne in fourth? Is that Joe Dwayne in fourth? He goes from second to last all the way to the front. Does he have a shot here at the win? Little bit of water being moved right now out of the 157. Still, Alexander goes a little wide. Collins gets back into the lead for now, but does he have enough to get that lap?
I think we're trying to set a record for most lead changes that we're going to have in this race. We have too many to count on our hands, and we still got 3 laps to go. Only coming to 2 to go this time by. Nonetheless, Collins in the lead. Matt Alexander running second. Ethan Tyler coming up. Matt Alexander sideways. Now he's going to try to go to the outside of Brandon Collins. Collins loses traction. Alexander to the front. He goes to the point. Ethan Tyler trying to size up Brandon Collins. Can't do that. Collins holds up to the second spot. Ethan Tyler to third. Hitting that. All this battling is reeling in John Jodawain as he is now in the hunt for the win.
Alexander tried to open up a gap between he and Collins. Collins, he's going to the outside. Now the inside through turn number 17. They're side by side. Who's going to get the advantage coming out of turn number 17? Right now it's Alexander. He's going to high, wide, handsome, shut that door, come down into turn number 18. He could be the first driver to come and see the white flag. This time by, he's opened up the gap to 3-4 car lengths, but as we said earlier, that gap, that's not safe.
He's the first one to see the white flag. Will he be the first one back to see the checkered flag? We'll have to wait and see. We have 3.5 miles left to go to find out an answer.
And Alexander's opened up a bigger gap. Everybody's gapped up just a little bit. But again, one wrong move, and there it is. Ethan Tyler with a spin off of turn number 2. Loses third place. Guess who's in third? It's John Jodawain. Doesn't matter what you throw at him, he still is able to go to the front. Twin checkers are out. Matt Alexander wins the final Spec Miata race of the season. Brandon Collins finishes in second. And how about finishing in third place? Let's watch this battle, though, real quick, as the brothers Ballard go side by side. And it looks like Halleck also involved in this battle as well, as they're 3 wide at one point going into turn number 18. One of the brothers Ballard's off. That's Kevin Ballard. Scott Ballard trying to do all he can to move Halleck out of the way. Down the front straightaway they come. Twin checkers out. 3 wide for position. Finishing ahead of everybody is Halleck. Connor Mikolos is your SM 2 winner in 9th place. Connor Ryan finishes 10th. All right, so your top 10 look like this. It's Matt Alexander, the 157, followed by Brandon Collins in the 144. As John Joe Duane finishes 3rd. 4th is the 333 of Eric Halleck and the 14 of Alex Bertignoli. That's Scott Ballard, Kevin Ballard, Ethan Tyler, Mike Bernardi, another great showing from him. He started last, finished 9th, and Dave Hicks.
Our SM2 top 10, I'll go is Connor Mikolos. Connor Ryan finished the 2nd. John Southern in 3rd. Gavin Gleitzman comes up 4th. Mateo Azari, championship provisional in 5th. Bob Grosslick in 6th. Mark Basso finishes 7th. Great to see him out there with the Spec Miata group again. Bob Rieslinger in 8th. Gene Joe Duane comes home 9th. And Bill Hamill rounds out the top 10 for SM2.